Hello and welcome to Bourbon Forage Fishing. I hope you're doing well. We're enjoying some Thomas Handy 2023. We're going to talk about the bourbon market and some of the trends we're seeing and how bourbon and whiskey producers can sort of capitalize on the upcoming trends. Now, first of all, I'll sort of put some information down here. 2023 was basically a stagnation of the spirits industry and whiskey. Some Scotch especially took a huge hit. I think bourbon and whiskey basically flatlined. The numbers we have coming in so far halfway through the year looks like whiskey is down 3%. So we are seeing the whiskey market collapse as predicted. However, an interesting trend is happening, and this goes for bourbon and rye, is that your mid-tier and lower tier stuff is going down. So with bourbon and rye, bourbon is 4%, rye is 5%, has seen a 5% decrease in volume of sales for your run-of-the-mill stuff. Bourbon, a higher end, higher tier stuff has gone up, right? A volume increase of 6%. So sales are up in the limited release and the special release and the high-end realm. So this is very interesting. So this follows the trend that myself and some other forecasters and YouTubers have sort of spoke on, and that is during COVID and just pre-COVID, a lot of people got into bourbon, a lot of people got into whiskey. They were trying lots of different things. And now a year or two, 3 years have passed, and they're much more now honed in on and interested in getting higher quality stuff, right? They've got 400 bottles at home, they got 50 bottles at home. They don't really need to add another bottle of Jim Beam or Jack Daniels. They're looking for limited release, specialty stuff, high-end, allocated stuff. And I believe that's gonna be the trend moving forward. And I believe that's where the distilleries are going to have a shot at sort of bucking this whiskey market collapse that we're indefinitely going to go through. Distillers have an amazing opportunity, and blenders even too have an amazing opportunity now to stand ahead of the crowd and get into this new market that it's going to arise. And that's the market of very high quality stuff, right? The consumer market is much more educated now, much more focused. And if you can get good products out there into market, people will put reviews on YouTube, for example, or online, and other people, Reddit, and other people will pick up on it and they will go buy those products. So the market is much more educated, much more refined, and much more focused. So what distillers have to do now is age stuff longer and make more quality bourbon. That's going to have to be the strategy moving forward. And as you probably noticed, a lot of distillers have figured this out, right? Jack Daniels now has new limited release and barrel proof single barrel type releases. Wild Turkey has come up with all kinds of Russell 13, Russell 15, Russell Rickhouse, Buffalo Trace, of course, same old thing. Awesome allocated lineup. What else? Even Maker's Mark, which is they came up with the cellar aged, which very good limited release bottle, I must say. Geez, I think basically everybody is now moving to these higher age statement, higher quality limited release products, and that's going to be the future. And what else is going to be the future is just taking your mid-tier stuff or your stuff just above mid-tier and aging it longer, making it better, making it higher quality, right? This market shift that's going to happen is going to be really a race to increase quality, right? So we went through a solid decade of whatever bourbon company or blender could pump out the most amount of product was going to make the most amount of money. That has changed. That is changing. We're now going to go into a situation where the distillers that can pump out the higher quality, highest quality products are going to make the most money. So it's very exciting for consumers, very exciting for whiskey drinkers and collectors, because I think we're going to see an increase in overall quality, a massive magnitude, I believe. I think that's the future of the whiskey market. So leave your comments and questions down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this numbers. Whiskey sales down 3% in 2024. Regular tier rye and bourbon down 4 or 5%. But the higher tier, even rye, is up 1%. The higher tier bourbon is up 6%. So this is an interesting trend, a really interesting trend. Tell me what you think about that. Leave your questions, comments down below. You've been watching Bourbon Forage Fishing. Take care.